Welcome back, space fans and fellow megalomaniacs. I thought I'd do a part two, just so you could really, if you do decide to watch it, at least you're getting the full kind of start. Because anything can go wrong in these games, can't it? You know what they're like. So some will turn up and it'll be better than you, like it normally is. But hopefully that's not going to happen. So I'm more or less where I was last time. So I'm just gonna start time running at full blast. That's 10 game years now. Well, it's actually 11 game years really, because that's December, isn't it? And we started January. Where are we up to? We've got some planets surveyed. It's time to really think about expanding now. We've got some negative energy credits up here. I'm going to have to do something about that. But I think that'll sort itself out when Sirius Prime is colonized. So let's see if there's anywhere else to have a little survey of. Well, now we got these places. We want to survey these systems that are now within our reach. I think that's soon to be within our reach. That's what I mean about. See how it's sort of a bit three-dimensional, and that's as far down as I can go on galactic plane. That's like right above it, and that's as much of an angle as I can get. So I'll get them to survey that as well. I've stacked the orders so that it'll do that one, then that one. Let's see where Voyager is. I would have thought that you would have been surveying that already. And my construction ship. Where's my fleets at? Well, they've found a couple of other stars round here. Planets round here. And no aliens. I'm going to get them to go out this way then. And see if it's clear. I'm just going to do it on a grid, one bit at a time, and then we'll thoroughly do it all, won't we? Once I get there, I'll decide where I'm going to go from that. Oh yeah, because of course, once I built another Corvette, I think, and it's gone and joined the First Fleet, because First Fleet, yeah, as a rally point on it. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. So I'll split them. I'm supposed to be surveying. I'm not going round in a force to try and. So I'll send these down here. Think about that one. So I'll send them to there. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, that'll be all right. They'll just do it, won't they? And I'll just make my way back this way, and that should give us a good idea of what's out in that direction.
Research complete.
Because don't forget, I'm looking for habitable planets. I think that's the key to certainly the key to gaining area, real estate, which is what we want. We want to expand this board as much as possible and stop them loser aliens from doing the same to us. And we've got everything as dumbed down as possible regarding AI and aggressiveness and random events. But from my experience so far, I've just tended to lose. That's been my experience of this game. Lose, and lose some more. But I must admit, I've had fun. There's some annoying aspects about it, but on the whole, I'm enjoying it. But I could do without, I want to filter the silly pop-up messages that you get all the time. You see them down at the bottom of the screen. They get really repetitive, and there's just no what you can do about them. I'll have to go to my research. See, like this, a great day for the United Nations birth. Now, there's a great couple of 3 paragraphs, and basically what it's given us is engineering research, and I'm not interested. It's good that you get it, but just give me it. Don't give me a big fanfare about it. 60 research points in engineering. It's just not interesting. No matter how much you think it's interesting. See if we can upgrade anything on the planet yet. Yeah, I can upgrade that. So that'll increase my minerals. So you can see that if you look at the right, there says minerals collected by population. Then it's got a base of 2.0. Mining network is +2. Adjacent planetary administration, that's +1. You see, that's what I was talking about, the adjacency bonus. And the other bonus is powered exoskeletons, which was research, and happiness, which is 5%. So that's a total of 5.5. So when where was it? So if I upgrade that now, it was 5.5. We'll see. Oh, see, this is exactly what I mean. It was 5.5, but this is going to cost us energy, you see, as well, every month, I think. But we'll see. I'm going to do it anyway, regardless. Actually, there were 2 there, weren't there? There's one there. I think it was geothermal fracking or something that we'd unlocked. Anyway, we can upgrade that, so I have upgraded. We're still waiting for Ceres to be fully colonized, and then we can see. It says our hardy pioneers are establishing a foothold on this planet. This process costs 8 energy each month and will take approximately 4 months to complete. Estimated 22/11/10/01, which is 1st of October 2211 in English. Yes, well, it's American that way. They're doing it, innit? And we all want to be American. There's nothing wrong with Americans. Funny thing is, most of I've only ever really had one. I'm from UK, Britain. I've only really had one friend on Xbox Live that's been British. Rest of them have been from Florida and New York and I cannot say that word, Carolina. North Carolina, South Carolina, which is supposed to be nice. I don't know why. I just seem to get on with Americans. And I like America as well. Went to Florida, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Could have stayed there quite easily.
Evading hostile fleet.
Ooh, evading hostile fleet. Is that my construction ship? Yep. Hang on. I'm going to pause it. I want to see what that is I'm avoiding. I wonder if it's a bit piratey. Yes, it's a little bit piratey, isn't it? Look at them with their little skulls and crossbones on. Vagabond class. Brazen band. Hostile. We've got hostiles. Well, there's nothing they can do about it at the moment. I'm not making a fleet to go batter them at the moment. I'll just try and keep an eye on where they fleet are and hope that my construction ship will get away from it. In fact, no, I'm not going to build a fleet. I'm not going to get sidetracked, which is what this game just loves to do. Now them pirates are going to troll me now.
Station under attack.
See, look, they're in my system now. Now, where are they? I can't even see them. Oh, they're over here. See, it's just wanton vandalism. They're just flying around. Fantastic, isn't it? And again, we've established a colony. No, that's fantastic. See, my energy credits have gone up. These moronic pirates, I'm going to have to actually do something about them, because they're just going to... See, that's a little hit and run attack. Now,
Research.
That's exactly what I mean. They're just heading back out the system now, and they'll come back, or they'll go to another place and do it. So they've headed out. They've hyperspaced off out here towards Nimbus, which they're going to appear there now, aren't they? And UNS Yanks is going to. I think that's the way they went, isn't it? From Sol, from our solar system, Nimbus. Yeah, definitely went out of that. So they've got to appear back here. I don't understand that unless we're not detecting them for some reason. But you see, for my money, that's a very, very silly game mechanic, and you need the.
Mining station lost. System survey.
No, it's a bit late with that, isn't it? Mining station lost. I saw it go. You didn't have to tell me. Okay. Right. I need to get back on some research here. Clearing tile blockers. That one first, I think. Engineering. Now I'm gonna go for fusion missiles, because I'm gonna go after them pirates anyway. Because they'll just keep trolling us.
Hostile fleet.
Now there's a hostile fleet. Quantum theory, I'll go for that.
Construction complete.
In fact, it's not quantum theory, it's quantum theory. First fleet. Let's go look what they're up to. See, they've found lots of places around here, but we're quite a way off from colonising this. We could do it. We could do it. I'll send a survey ship over there, but I'll show you. I'll just send it directly to the one that's furthest, and I'll survey it, and then I'll show you something that hopefully will be interesting. Now, where's next? I want to expand.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Here we are. See, look again.
Fleet destroyed.
Now, what have I lost? At least one. You see, that's just really annoying. See, building mining stations here, I reckon it'll be like a red rag to a bull with them pirates, and I'm gonna have to do something about them. Spaceport. Now this is handy. I can build either a solar panel network or a hydroponics farm. Well, I'm a bit low on food, so I'm going to go for hydroponics farm. The energy credits had been good, but I'm going for the hydroponics farm. Now where's Grissom? Yeah, just survey it. And go survey that system. And then go survey that system. Then pirates will be around here somewhere. They'll have a base, an asteroid base. And they'll come and go and come and go and come and go until I do them. Until I kill them. Totally wasted my time. See, now this is the newly colonised planet. There's your colony ship. And there's not really a great deal we can do. There's population building on that one. There's population on that one. So let's see what we can build. Look, every time you're doing something. Every single time. So I'm going to build a hydroponics farm. Straight away on that tile. That's not a proper population, that one. I don't think. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, I'll try it. Build on it. And see what happens. Gotta press the button. I don't think there's a full population on that yet. What's Earth 2 up to? Oh yeah, doing the tile blockers, aren't they?
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Yeah, there's nothing more I can tell you what I will do. I'll build a basic science lab on there, because all these little bits do add up, and it makes it easier to do research, which is a primary objective. It's no good turning up with a stick, is it, if they've got nukes? Right, spaceport. I'm just going to use all my resources that I've got, and I'm going to make a fleet that I don't want to mess about. I want to get the job done. I want to get rid of them pirates. Oops, that was noisy. I just hit the microphone stand. Yeah, I want to get rid of them pirates because they're just going to keep hassling me all the time. I could do with probably another construction ship at this stage. We've seen we've been whittled down now, haven't we, to 2 science ships and 1 construction ship. Well, we've only ever had 1 construction ship, but you know what I mean. Right, get them while they're there, just to do the research station there, and then they can come back here and do the. I ain't got enough. Resources, minerals. It is as usual, or almost always as usual. So you had a faction appeared on Earth now. It just doesn't seem to do. It's just yet another unnecessary distraction, which I can't be bothered with. I just can't be bothered with it. What it's doing in the game, I'm not really sure. I'm sure it'll have a purpose. They'll have sat round a table, but then let's have this game mechanic in. Oh yeah, let's have pirates and factions. That'd be great. That'd make the game fantastic. What about the combat? No, we'll just have that. That'll just be the fleets will just slog it out with each other, and you won't have any input. It's whoever's got the best stuff wins. Rock, paper, scissors style. That's how we'll do that one. Plus that'll save a hell of a lot of programming, won't it?
Construction complete.
There, that's that bit of construction complete. Let's have a look over here. Have we had that system surveyed yet? Where is it? Have I gone the wrong way? Oh no, it's out this way, wasn't it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I've got a survey ship there at the moment. It'll soon be surveyed. When the writing goes from grey, like there, can't even pronounce that, to write Vingim, that's when it'll be surveyed. Looks like there's a civilization there that's like in Star Trek it'd be like a pre-warp civilization or pre-nuclear weapon civilization. So we're just seeing that now. It's just lit up to white. So let's have a look in that system and see what this. It's a little Sinner civilization controlled by them. Let's see what it says about them. Don't think it says a great deal, does it? It might on contacts. Yeah, it's them feudal. It's feudal. Yeah, you can't have any diplomacy with them. So that's 2 feudal. So these are pre-warp or pre-nuclear weapons or whatever, and they don't even know we exist because we've not revealed ourselves to them. But we can build you could probably build a research station on that. Let me just see if you can. Oh yeah, build an observation post, but I'm not going to do it because it says the planet's not within our borders, and that's the problem. So now this system's called Vingim. So if we go to I'll just pause the game briefly so it doesn't start running away with us, because it is on full speed. We go to expansion planner. I want Vingim, don't we? I'll find Vingim. Right. Oops. It does this wraparound thing. It won't go up, but if it can go down, 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 down like that. And this last one I've gone off it again. You see, if I go off it downwards, I can't go back up it. It's right back up top up here. That's really silly. I've done it again. See, there's two possible colonizable worlds there. One of them's size 21 and one of them's not. But each one costs you see, it's 1,063 of these influence points up here. So that's because it's a very long way away. Now, if we go up the list, you can see that it goes down to 270 on that one, 139, 113. And these ones are only 30. Like Alpha Centauri, that's like 4 light years away, ain't it? So that these are all the ones that are close. So straight away, I can just colonize these if I want. But what I want to do is I'm saving them, because it does cost you to colonize it. Oh, hang on, go back to Earth. You can get back easy. You just press them. It's like the button that's not the start button. It's the other one that's got like 2 squares on the Xbox controller. And that goes between your habited systems, or your colonized systems rather. So now I'm thinking that one, but that's already in our boards, you see. So I'm thinking this one, Pentarum or Trappist. Pentarum has most resources. Trappist we might not, but that gives us up here as well. So I think I might go for Trappist. And I know time's not going, but it gives you time to, let's see how much it costs us, 139. I'm going to go for that one. No, I'm not, because we don't have enough resources, because I've got the game paused. Oh, goody. Oops. You have to press and hold to change the speed, the game speed, which is really strange. You expect just to tap it, don't you? But tapping it just pauses it like that then.
System survey complete.
Where's Voyager at? Oh, you're right over here, aren't you? Well, you might as well survey that while you're there. Survey that. Survey that. Survey that. See, I'm just surveying the ones that are habitable. And then you can hopefully find a way, you know, as you get later and later in the game, is to sort of leapfrog them. You see that instead of going that way, it's had to avoid that one, and it's had to go all the way around there. Right, I should have enough for them points now, so I'm going to go and colonize Trappist. I'm not messing about, just get on that one. So that'll automatically make a colony ship and save that, and send that there. And what I can do when I get enough, straight away I can now colonize again. What used to happen in some of them other games is that I've played, the other strategy games like this, is say on Earth here, we can see you've got a full population. It'd take population off Earth and put it on another planet. So you had to wait to build up your population as well. And as far as I'm aware, this game doesn't do that. I wonder if we've got any of these edicts and traditions we can use for anything. I've got 358. What do I need to do it? Oh, I should be able to do it, yeah. So that'll straight away give me all new colonies start with one additional population. That's about war demands. Supremacy I've already done. Harmony. Happiness of all populations. prosperity. Mining stations cost less. Diplomacy. Everyone's going to like me better, basically. And research stations. So I think I'll go for prosperity. Mining stations don't cost quite as much.
Tile blocker cleared. System survey
Ship
complete.
costs and building costs reduced by 15%. I'll have that as well, because that's going to help. And now I can't do anything else. Each time you do that, it gets more and more to do the next one, no matter which one it's on. So say the next one's 1,000, you go to this one, sorry, this one where it says prosperity, you want to unlock that, it'll say it's 1,000 of whatever units they are. You think, oh well, that must be because it's second one, so I'll just go to this one and I'll unlock discovery. It'll still want 1,000. It's basically every time you click on one of these, it gets more and more and more points it needs. So where's my science ship now? There. Where's Grissom? I can't do that one. I'll tell you what, I'll survey these ones that are closer, because soon they will be mine. Within my empire. You will be in my power. Sounded like a bit like the Hood out of Thunderbirds, if you remember that. Well, in my head it sounded like the Hood. It was probably nothing like him, but that sort of thing you used to say. They're always megalomaniacs, aren't they? They've always got a good laugh that they're working on. Ha 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 ha. You know, something like that. That obviously needs work.
Construction complete.
That laugh. So we've got a colony ship on its way already now, and we still haven't got enough resources. So I think I need more resources. So I better focus on that, hadn't I? Really. So I'm just going to build mining stations. And that effect happens, you know, where all of a sudden you're getting lots. You're getting lots. And it starts to pick up. It's a bit like a turbocharger.
Updated.
You know, the faster it goes, if you know what I mean. But we're doing all right so far. And we still haven't come across another civilization yet, which is very unusual. That's a lot of space we've covered there. It looks like quite a good starting spot up here. Right, I've got that fleet there. Now I can build more, can't I? I'm going to build more because I don't want to... I want to turn up and get the job done.
Survey complete.
I can't because I've run out of resources.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Colonization in progress.
Yes. Sorry about that, I had to go shut door. My missus has just turned up with her sister, so that'll be lots of noise in the house.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sorry about all the the chair creaking. Trappist Prime. Right. Let's see if we can build any more fleet. Let me just check my Corvette design. It's just got... Oh, I was going to put shields on it, yeah. Oh, well, that'll be helpful.
Updated.
Got brain freeze then. We're gonna do something. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I want to see if I can build some more. Yeah, Corvettes are only 74. I'm gonna need a admiral or whatever they're called for these. Scout. He goes faster. And he's got a better sense of range. I'll go for him.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Oh yeah, anomaly. Fantastic. I'm so glad we've got an anomaly. Makes all the difference. So where are they at then? Right, you can go there. Oh, hang on.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh no, I thought evading hostile fleet. Oh, I've done that wrong. I thought that was science ship. It's not, is it? Cancel that order. And now you can go this way. And I'll do this grid down here. Right, I'm going to pause this because I want to find out where that evading hostile fleet thing is going on at. Yeah, Lando. So I've got just a solution for you chappies now. That looks very piratey to me. You're going to die. And I'm going to manage them, and I'm going to set them on. They'll just anything that's not friendly gets shot to pieces now. I've got the fleet set on that, so I'm going to start the time rolling, and hopefully I'll have to keep an eye on that area because I want to find them and get rid of them. So my ship's fled off that way. Where's my fleet going now? They're faster light. Where's it gone? This? Oh, that's second fleet rather. Oh, it's first fleet I'm looking at. I'm looking at second fleet. Right, they've gone off to Barnard's now. Next jump should be Cirrus, then Lando. We're gonna kick your butt. You won't be messing us about anymore.
Station lost.
Mining station lost. That's your last. I'm just going to slow it down. Here we go. A glorious fleece in combat with losers. But this is, you know, if you've not watched much about this game, this is the combat basically. I don't see them. I can give them orders to retreat, and that's about it, I think. Or maybe I could give them orders to engage a different fleet. Let's have a look, actually. No, you can't really do all. Not from that. They didn't last long, did they? Now, let me see if I can. I'll put it back on full speed. Let me see if I can find where that flipping pirate station. See that all these games are now merging it in one. I don't know where the pirate station actually is. Pirate fleet. Pirate station. Right. First fleet can go down here. And now, hopefully, if they don't kill them this time, I'm just gonna build another fleet and kill them. Because I'm not having them messing me about. See, the border's just expanded on Trappist there. Now I can use my construction ship now, and I can get it to build mining stations there. Mining stations there. And mining stations there. But again, the energy's down because... Eh? Oh, station. Oh, they're there already. That was quick. Right, let's have a little look at what's going on here then. Yeah, see, there's no fleet. It's just that mining station. It's just that pirate station. Our glorious boys are gonna slaughter them. Come get some. See, this is what happens when you can't be bothered to get yourself a proper job and you go around living like a leech on people that can work. If you can't work, that's different. Or if you can't find a job, that's different. But to decide to go out and be a pirate, you deserve to suck the vacuum of space. It's like these people, oh, I can't find a job, I'll just go out burgling people's houses and breaking into people's cars. I know how to rehabilitate you, and it's a bit like this. You won't be doing it anymore. Well, we're going to win that. I mean, without a doubt, we'll win that. Might lose a couple of ships, but that base will be gone. I didn't really want to focus on combat on this because the combat's not very good, is it? I mean, let's face facts, it's just not good. There's hardly out left of that base anyway. And there'll be a research opportunity for your science ships that you can just send a science ship there and research it. I'm sure that's what will come up. It'll, like a little orange square will come up. Yeah, there it is. And then you can just send a science ship to it. I'm not doing it though. And I'm going to send this fleet back to the nearest spaceport because it doesn't cost you as much in maintenance. So we're just expanding and expanding is basically what you do. You see, now the colony is established, my energy level has gone back up. But I can't do another one yet because I don't have the resources. But I think next I might go out this way. Want somewhere you see that's, you know, some of these places are like super resource sites. You'll get them, they'll be like 10 or 12 minerals or science or whatever in one place. Like here, there's nine minerals and 1 energy in just one system, and that obviously that's well worth having. But you still got to build the stuff, and you need resources to build the stuff, you know. So it's always a bit of a chicken and egg in this game of what you do. But you do need the tech, which I've neglected because I got constant. It's very easy to see. That's good. Administrative AI. That'll help our research speed. Like, you don't immediately gain out, you then gain for the rest of the game.
System survey complete.
Like that there. Empire leader capacity. I'll do that. It does make a difference when you need more of these people as well as game goes on. So ideally, you want these orbiting. You want them orbiting. I think it's actually they are going to go to orbit Earth. Actually, And that's what they'll end up doing, and that's when it's the cheapest upkeep while they're orbiting Earth. Because if you look up here, you have a ship maintenance, which is, I think it's literally just the military ships, but it's 6.75 per month, and that's quite a small fleet. We slapped on Uranus. That's always funny when you say that, because them pirates came and they destroyed that mining facility there. It was mining energy. I like the sound effects though. They're like from when I was a kid, watching things like Space Patrol and Fireball XL5 and other sci-fi films that used to be on. And that they were like Jerry Anderson series and the sci-fi films from 50s that I loved when I was a kid. I still do love them, like The Thing from Another World, and that was remade by John Carpenter, and that was good as well. So this game will soak a lot of time up. We're 20 years into it, or nearly 20 years into it, game years, yet we've played for an hour and 40 minutes plus. But the time does go quick. I'm just going to get these to just fly through some systems to look for planets, basically. Might as well get them to start. Yeah, start here. Just do them sequentially.
System survey complete.
And then you won't miss out. This is good, really, that you can stack orders like this. It's quite a bonus. Oh, we've come across another civilization, and I bet they've got the borders closed. Yeah. I bet they've definitely got the borders closed, because you can't get into them. But they're quite a long way off, aren't they? Right over there. That's good. But you see, it's also bad, because we would ideally want them around this area.
Anomaly found.
So that we can grab this little lot of planets here and then sort of hem them in this area, deny them all this that we can expand into. Let's have a look at the diplomatic status. See if we've got any relations with them at all. Right, so they are these are like Stone Age things, right? They're not our competition. We can end up owning them, but they're not our competition. So it's this star empire of the funny-faced furry things. So we can declare a rivalry, guarantee independence, closes borders. Our fleet's been fully repaired. So I'm not going to offer them any deals, because let's have a look at the status. They're quite unfriendly at the moment. So if I guarantee the independence of this empire, if they are attacked, we will automatically come to their defense. I'll do that and see what happens, because I've never done that. I've never been nice to them before. See, it does have diplomatic things in this game, but they tend to be a bit dumbed down sometimes. If you've got the wrong kind of government, say you're xenophobic, your only options are things like it's either die alien scum, or we don't want out to do with you, keep away from us, that sort of childish stuff.
Research complete.
So it limits your options. But it can make, if you've got I think one of the draws with this game is, even though the combat is a bit dumbed down and that, is that you could basically, you've got different. I've only ever tried humans, but I've played these games where you can be some sort of alien race, like, and you can colonize planets that you can't colonize as a human. So there's more colonizable options to you, and sometimes, I mean, these, I'm not sure because I've not tried it in this game, but in things like Master of Orion and the Star Empires, you could literally race across the galaxy because you could colonize almost every planet. You see, these ones have not got colonizable planets in them because they're outside our range. As we get more and more tech, we'll be able to colonize more and more hostile planets and do some terraforming. I've never done any terraforming, but you can do it. But you can up the habitability, and you also can use robots as well. But I'm going to go for improved spaceport. Which is probably a mistake because it's not a full playthrough I'm doing. I'm just showing you how to get started. Yeah, how to get started, and you know, we're an hour and 46 into it. Mind you, you probably get. I think that the main thing is to this sort of way that I've found that I've started doing well is just because you're expanding fast, and that's it really. So I do need to keep my expansion going, but you also have to consolidate as well. Just seeing which is going to be the best way to go. Because next time I put a colony up, I'm going to have to make it into a sector. So I'm thinking about going this way, Uzun or Dorfil. Let's have a look. Uzun or Dorfil. That's only size 15, but it's only 93. Dorfil's only 73, size 12. Which ones? That's not quite as habitable, you see. The habitability is only 60%. So it's not quite as suited for us. But it has slightly more resources. But the main thing is to land grab, I think. That's my conclusion. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab as much land as I can. Well, I say land. What I mean is space. And as soon as I've got enough resources, I'm gonna do the next colonization, because we're getting now so that that looks like a good place because it's got a lot of resources. Yeah, we're getting so. Our resources are going to start sort of snowballing a bit. So we've got rid of the pirates. I mean, there will be more pirates, but the ones that we're going to troll us, we've got rid of. The ones that were going to be really annoying. You can tell that they know they're going to be annoying, because one of the playthroughs that I did, the pirate type was called Annoying Pest. So the people that make these games literally do it on purpose. It's not an accident that they're annoying. It's done on purpose. And when you got no option of turning it off, it is a bit trolly, isn't it? It's a bit childish, I think, when you force people to. Because what would be nice really is not having any rivals, not having any to learn how to play, is not having any rival factions at all, or just have only friendly ones that they're never going to become hostile, and then that'll give you an idea of how to play the game, because you've got such a steep learning curve with this game. I've played these games before on PC, because I used to be a PC player. In fact, I've been an everything player before I became console player, because that's all there was. So I really learned how to play these games, and I put a lot of hours into them. And this to me is a bit of a. It's good on console, obviously, but it's a bit of a bare minimum effort, with the the lack of trade routes, the lack of any interest in space combat, it's been done with other more boring stuff, in my opinion. And there's no leaderboards, and there's no score. You know, it looks like you either lose or win, or whichever. And when your planets get taken over, they actually leave your population alive on there. And I was left in the situation once where basically I had a captive population, but yet I was still playing, and that made no sense to me. It just seemed very silly. You know, when you've lost, you've lost. And it's that simple. Anyway, I'll just do a little bit more colonisation, and then that'll be it, really, because the object of this is to show you how to get started, or the best way that I've found to get started. There's probably other ways. In fact, there will be other ways. Like I said, that you can use you got different map sizes, different map configurations, different amounts of AI to be against. So the sky's the limit. You know, you can play as any kind of alien that you want. You can make your own as well, which is very interesting. That's a game in itself, making your own civilizations. That was a mistake I made, man, because normally what I do is I'd just make my own normally when I play these sort of games. But this game's a little bit different. In fact, it's a lot different because it can make it really hard to start. You have to fulfill the criteria that the game wants before you can even start the game. But I'm not going through that now, that it's too complicated. And it's not for this. This is just it's as quick a starter guide as you can get. But that is the idea with these games. Expand, expand, expand. It's everything. Right, I've got enough influence now. I'm gonna go for door fill, because ultimately I can get that and that just by getting door fill. So that's what I'm going to do. And there's not many habitable tiles on there. There's some special, see the purple things on that top square, that's some sort of resource that I'm not messing about. I'll just get it plonked down. So now Earth is going to be building 2 colony ships. Oh, I've only got it running on slow. Right, get moving a bit now then. I don't know how long I've had it on slow, but it doesn't matter. I'll just check that some scientist has died, haven't they? Recruit a new leader, eager, archaeologist, and adaptable. Leader experience gained 15%. See, you want them on one of your science ships.
Anomaly found.
So every time you're doing something, it sidetracks you. So what I'm gonna do is busy commanding Voyager, right? I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna reassign her. Hang on. Right, hang on. Assign scientist. Yeah. Reassign her to that. And now I can put new boy onto here. Roman Fedorov. It sounds like a tennis player, doesn't he? So let's see where Voyager is at the moment. Yep, you're supposed to be surveying that system, so I'll crack on with it. Roman. See, it's tempting to get rid of this fleet, but it does make a difference. Like, I think one of the reasons I got attacked in that other game I was telling you about, when there were loads of AI, is that I didn't have a fleet and it made me an easy target. So if we go to contacts, it says they're superior, their fleet power is superior, and their naval capacity is equivalent, and their technology is equivalent. So basically, they just got a bigger fleet. because their capacity is same as ours.
System
So
survey
if we build more ships, we'll probably end up equal, which is good because that means they're not ahead of us, and they're probably going to leave us alone. And we've probably got more population than them. You can hang on, let's have a look. Let's see what their population's like. What they got? Empire population. There's one that tells you how many worlds they've got somewhere. Oh, there we are. Empire colonies. They've got 4 colonies. So they're roughly equal to us, aren't they? But we've got 2 more in pipeline, you see. And we'll have to sector ours off. But I didn't like doing that. But I don't mind so much now because I've realised it's not that much of a disadvantage. The game kind of plays it. It's a bit silly. The game kind of plays itself. It's like them toys you buy for kids, isn't it? What's the point if you buy a toy for them and the toy sits there and plays with itself while the kid watches? And that's not a good toy, is it? You want the kid to play with it.
Research
Like, I want to play these games. I don't want the computer playing it for me.
System survey
Right.
complete.
So now, see what can go on as well. If you stall your economy, your research really starts taking a hit. I don't matter what I do now because I won't be playing this game all the way through. I don't think I will. Yeah. I can't believe how long. There's 56 minutes in this one, so that's 2 hours we've played. And it's only 22, 21, so that's 21 years we've played. But we're getting off to a good start. This is a good start in this game, by my standards. And I'm finding it interesting. I know I complain about all the pop-ups and dumbed down, dumbed down combat and that, but I'm still enjoying it.
Construction complete.
So I think you're getting a good idea of what's going on here. See, now we're minus 15 energy because of the colonization costs. Oops, that's really hurting us. Sorry about that, I hit the microphone then. Anyway, so I'm going to call it a day for this. I think you've seen enough, haven't you? It's very long-winded, but you know, if you've watched, thanks very much. I'll probably still keep making Stellaris videos for a while until I get bored of playing game, which probably won't be that long. I got Division yesterday, but I haven't started playing that yet. And I'm right off World of Tanks at the moment. It's got me really annoyed, which it does. Anyway, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you if I do another one. Bye now.